Yesterday, I wrote down on my notepad that I am embarrassed with my effort today. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I hope that as a result of watching this video, you instantly get back to work after the fact and you feel more focused, more reinvigorated on what actually needs to be done. I lead sales for my family's small business, and I find myself often questioning why I'm doing what I'm doing. Do I love the work I'm doing so much that I don't need to force myself to do it? Do I enjoy the work so much that time passes by, that I would do it even if I didn't get paid? Is it something I'm doing that other people would think it's cool if I go and achieve that? And these are questions that are mostly external, also some internal as you think about motivation. But nonetheless, why do you do what you do? I'm evaluating why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I think the key point here is focus. Why am I focused on activities, ideas, new businesses, new industries, things that are not related to the core business? I believe the best career advice that I have seen in recent memory is by focusing on the job right in front of you. That is more effective than trying to plan everything out, because just by doing a great, phenomenal, fantastic, productive, results-driven job right now in the current role you're in, you will get recognized, you will get rewarded, and you will advance to where you want to be. So for example, in my software sales career as a sales development rep, about 18 months into the job, I was getting really impatient. And I was thinking about leaving the company and go finding an account executive job elsewhere, because that was my goal the whole time. But luckily I didn't, because I stayed patient with it. And the lesson at the time was just keep your head down, ignore the noise, play the long game, focus on the work that needs to be done, reevaluate your level of commitment, and go all in. And that's exactly what I did. And it resulted in making $300,000 that following year. And I now find myself a few years later outside the corporate system, leading sales in my family's small business. And I sit in this apartment all day by myself at this desk. I get sidetracked sometimes, and I think about these other opportunities, and as I evaluate it further, anytime I face resistance, I think my mind starts to daydream and focus on things that are not revenue generating activities. So the title of this video is How to Focus More in Sales. And the reason why I wanted to make this video was as much for you as it is for me. What I did yesterday after writing down I am embarrassed with my effort today, I had to acknowledge it, and I had to look myself in the mirror and say, Trent, you're not getting done what you need to get done. You need to be more productive. You need to focus on the job right in front of you, and that's sales. That's not worrying about doing M&A. That's not worrying about going into new industries. It's not checking social media notifications or picking up my phone 61 times a day or picking up my phone to trade stocks, because that's what I like to do as well, and I got some cash to throw around. I need to focus on revenue generating activities that will result in pipeline. I need to identify companies that could benefit from our products, because businesses exist to give people what they want. So the better we can be at giving people what they want, the more likely we will be able to convince them to transfer money from their bank account to ours. So I need to identify companies and prospects at those companies that can benefit from our products, and I need to reach out to the contacts, not with general messaging, generic, automated. I need to reach out with a point of view, because success in sales is a side effect of specialization. The more you know, the more value-oriented you can be in your outreach by understanding the market, the trends, your buyer, what's going on. The more specialized you can be in your messaging, and all of a sudden you're not just a commodity product. You're a thought partner, you're a resource, you are a consultant to your desired prospect, and they will want to meet with you because they will want to hear from you, because you are going to help them be more successful. You're going to help them avoid getting fired. And you only can do that if you're focused on those revenue generating activities. And then whenever you set the meetings, pipeline health, running the deals, making sure you have scheduled next events. I have all my opportunities and deals written on this whiteboard that you can't see. And I reevaluated, when is my scheduled next event? I started calling the prospects saying, hey, where are we at on this? How are we trending? What can I do to support you in the meantime? Making sure we're tightened up. And then also focus looks like researching and doing self-development. So rather than watching some CNBC stock market video, which is something I like to do, I need to research the animal health industry. I need to understand the trends, and I need to be able to innovate and get creative so that I can be more specialized in my outreach and in our overall approach as a business. So I've written down on my whiteboard, get back to work, be all in, focus on the job in front of you, and that's sales. And that's what I'm focused on doing. So hopefully, as a result of watching this video, you can process how I'm thinking about getting back on track and focusing, not getting distracted, overcoming the resistance, and being a professional, showing up, and just doing the work that needs to be done. I made 30 cold calls this afternoon. I've built some momentum, which I'm happy about. I had a live conversation. I was able to get some scheduled next events set up, solidified on my open opportunities. And I did some really great research this morning and identified some opportunities that I want to look into further. I'd consider that a productive day. I believe I was much more focused today than I was yesterday. And something that really helped me was I did some soul searching yesterday evening. I put on my headphones. I typed in inspiration on Spotify. I found some 25-minute video of all these different people yelling, saying, be focused, be committed, be all in, do whatever it takes. And I like that stuff. I like the rah-rah stuff. Hopefully I'm not too rah-rah in this video, or maybe it's the right level for you. And I want to finish the video by reinforcing my mission as it relates to the content. I've changed my channel header that says this channel is dedicated to helping sales reps sell more. I think as far as my content messaging, I've even strayed off course. I posted a video last week talking about deathbed regrets. I posted a video this week talking about tech sales, which that was actually on point. But I need to stay focused in my content so you find more value from these videos, and I feel more alignment with the content I'm making. I'm not just firing from the hip. So this video is very much in alignment with my mission, how to focus more on sales. And I've written down on my board, my content exists to help sales reps sell more. So I wanted to let you know that's what I'm focused on. And if you hear me loud and clear, I want you to comment the fire emoji down below to reinforce your excitement for selling more, because that's what we're going to do. Comment the fire emoji, hit the thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Focus.